back and where it is coming from. Let's go ahead and happy Tuesday, August 27th. Glad that you guys are here. Glad that you're in this moment with us. We're excited to talk about your production, what you were able to achieve in this last week. But before we go ahead and get rolling, I want to make some special introductions for some people that have chose to align themselves with us and our team. That first person is going to be Estefania. Estefania, you might have seen her around at different events. She's been a part of our circle. And so Estefania, we're so glad to officially have you as a team member. So would you like to say hi to everyone? Go ahead and take yourself off of mute and let's go.
Sorry, I'm doing my makeup, y'all. I'm running a little late on somewhere I gotta go, but my name is Estefania.
Estefania, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Or for people that have a hard time saying Estefania, I am comfortable with Steph or Stephanie. So you guys can go ahead and say that as well. Yeah, I've been in the realtor world since last year. I've been following Team Fast for a long time since I started my real estate journey. And I think it was time for me to make that move.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, one fun fact about you that we all want to know, or that you want us all to know. One fun fact.
That I'm trying to get rid of trying to stop eating chips. I eat chips every day. Like I'm addicted to them. Like I need to stop, and it's just like I'm never stopping.
You sound like my daughters. Like their one Achilles heel is chips.
Yes, it's just like even on vacation, like when I go with my boyfriend, and then he already knows he has to bring a bag of chips with him back.
That's love right there. He knows you. That's your love language. Well, hopefully, you can still indulge in your chips, just work it out in the gym, do your thing. But thanks for choosing us. We appreciate you aligning with us. Let's go over to Luis in the Peninsula. Luis Noriega, you want to say a quick hello? Luis going once, Luis going twice.
Sorry, I was pulling over.
No worries. Let's do a quick introduction.
My name is Luis Noriega.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. Sorry, your face froze.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so Luis Noriega, up in the
okay. So
one fun thing about yourself that we want to know.
I'm a house DJ. I love music.
Okay. All right. Cool. We have some DJs on the team right now. Like Ricky's here. He's a DJ. He actually DJed for a party that I threw a couple years back, man. So you're in a good spot. You're in a good place, my man. Welcome to the team. It's great to officially have you on. So is there any other newcomers that I have missed? Let me just look around the screen. No, I think we are good to go. All right, so I'm going to welcome back officially our very own Oracle, who has been sitting and chilling and doing what she loves most, just being in the water, taking a well-deserved vacation up in Lake Tahoe. So Carina, it's nice to have you back. Not sure if you have a teaching moment. I'm sure you do, but it's great to have you back. I'm going to turn the mic over to you.
It's great to be back. So thank you so much for your patience while I was away. I'm going to drop the link for the broker room one more time. It takes you straight to the broker room for EXP. I know I'm back now, but they're a wonderful resource. This is part of your brokerage. They dictate things that have to do with the settlement that are brokerage-wide policies. So the settlement, the NAR settlement may specify one thing, and then EXP may have a policy about something different or how to handle something. So it's always good to get their feedback, and I end up having to reach out to them often as well. So that brings me to my actual teachable moment here, which was, can listing agents request a copy of the buyer rep agreement, the portion that has to do with the compensation with your offer? That's my question to you guys. Can they request it? No, Vernon says no.
Yes.
Oliver says yes. Richard, okay, I see you guys. So the answer is yes. They can request the portion that has to do with the compensation of the offer. So they can't see the whole thing. Some of it might be a little bit more sensitive than others or have contact information of the buyer, but they can actually request per paragraph 18A of the RPA. If a seller agrees to pay the obligation of the buyer to compensate buyer broker per 3G3 of that contract, the seller shall be entitled to a copy of just the written portion of the agreement identifying that compensation. It's also mentioned on SPBB section 3, but I was a little unclear on that. So It is part of the contract. It is mentioned on the buyer rep agreement. The seller can see just that spot. And I think they're just trying to have that transparency that you do have an agreement where they're actually paying. So that brings me to point number 2, include compensation on your buyer rep agreements. Do not put nothing, do not put 0, put whatever you and your buyer have agreed upon. That is the maximum amount that you're going to receive as an agent. We will have the wonderful Jean Shrem, real estate attorney, on our Thursday call this week to cover even more legal nitty-gritty details on buyer rep agreements. So be sure to have any questions ready for her because she's amazing. And that's my shameless plug so far.
All right, don't go too far because I have a question. This came up in coaching yesterday. I just want to make sure that we reiterate this for everyone that's hosting open houses. A consumer comes in, they're unwilling to sign in, and they are just, going to see themselves through the house and take a quick tour. We can only share what's on the MLS and what's public knowledge and what's on that flyer. That's the only information we can share with those people that refuse to sign in, or in general, correct?
Yes. If you're acting as their agent and you're advising them as their agent and helping them go through all of that process of buying a home, you need to start talking buyer rep agreement and get that in place if you're gonna be their representative.
And for the people that just refuse to sign in, then those are the types of people that we don't want to work with anyways. And that's this settlement has helping us weed those people out.
And it depends on the seller. At the seller's discretion, sometimes they only want people that will sign in coming into their private property, and they are allowed to have that. But you would want to check with your seller to establish that.
Perfect. Cynthia, you had your hand up. What's your thoughts, contribution? And let's go to you.
Yeah, so I actually hosted open house this weekend out in Concord, and I got it from broker that because we were having unrepresented buyers coming in, that we could share the disclosures with those unrepresented buyers. But in other trainings that we've done, I heard that we were not allowed to send disclosures to buyers at all. So that's where I'm just a bit confused. Is it our team that saying that we cannot send disclosures, or is it our broker saying that we cannot send disclosures?
If the broker has told you that you can, then I guess follow them. It just seems like then you'd be acting as a buyer representative and should get that buyer rep agreement in place.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, good stuff, you guys. And obviously, we're going to be continuing our sessions. Obviously, this week we have Jean Shrem, but like Carina said, we're going to continue our Thursday sessions, and we're going to continue on. We're going to do more of the role play. I think that each of us are educating. If you have not, brought yourself up to speed, go to Fast Class, watch the videos. Also, I'm going to drop something in just a moment. I want you guys to know where this is. And if you don't have it, I'll make sure you guys have it and make sure that this lives in Fast Class as well. But your buyer toolkit, we covered this on coaching, and I want to make sure that you guys just see it one more time. What's great about this is that it has all the references. You have your broker buyer agreement here. You have tons of FAQs in here. You have a bunch of different videos. Then you also have some really, really good interviews with the CEO of our company, the single property form. This is just a really good hub for you guys. If you don't know where this is, I'll just give it to you right now, but keep this on deck. If you guys are driving, I would highly recommend that you listen to this podcast with Leo and Tom Ferry. It's just a really, really powerful presentation stack. So if you don't have that, I'll make sure that you guys have that. But I would spend the time, if you're still a little, unaware of what's going on and just not as clear as you'd hope to be, make sure you go in and you watch that. So, or have that as a reference. But before we go on, anything else? No? All right, you guys. So let's do this. Let's get into community contributions as always. Who has an event that they want to talk about, that they're hosting, that they're attending, something that is training related, consumer facing? Let's hear from you guys. Share with the people. Ophelia, let's go over to you. And we all want to know what was for breakfast.
Overnight oats from Journey's Coffee. They have the best. I really like it.
Okay, good. Love it.
All right. So this Saturday, she's new to the team. Her name is Ana Monge, and she's really trying to step out. She's still doing part-time, but she has gone out and put a big step towards her career. So she is hosting a community garage sale. So she's now gone door knocking to all of her neighbors and is hosting it. She's provided little trinkets for them to put. She's put a flyer. She's done a bunch. So I came and partnered alongside with her and told her, hey, whatever you need, I'm there. So we're going to have the Easy Up out there. We're going to have information to buyers, the NAR settlement, comps for the area, and just have a great time. So it's in Vallejo from 8 to 12 noon. So if you guys want to come by and just kind of show your support, would be nice. We don't know how many people are really going to show up. There's probably a lot of, people just looking for deals and whatnot, but she's stepping out of her comfort zone and I'm all for that. So I'm like, I'm hoping, I think Aaron and Hugo might still be part of it. So it's going to be exciting.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Do me a favor, Ophelia. If you are talking to the neighbors and somebody has a stack of old records that they don't know what to do with, can you just call me or FaceTime me and let me know, and I'll contribute to the cause and just get my records? Thank you.
Nice. Okay, sir. Got it.
All right, cool. All right, let's get right into this unless anybody else has any events that they want to talk about. Going once, going twice. All right, cool. We're moving on. Let me go ahead and pull up my slides. We'll get right into this conversation. We'll get right into production. Boom, bam, we are in. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get right into the production for the week. Samantha got into contract in, I don't know how to exactly pronounce that, but congratulations. Anna Oliver got into contract in Oakland for 290, and Mama San Andrea Lamadora got into contract for 360. Now, Samantha, you are going to be on these slides, I think, 3 times this week, so might as well just turn the mic over to you. I see that you're in the office, the camera's on, so talk to us about this last week's production. You put 3 in a contract. You were leading the charge in all of your activities on intensity on the tracker, and so talk to us about these deals. Tell us about strategy, what's working for you, and congratulations on all of your success this past week. Let's go, Samantha.
Thank you. I don't know, I'm just working. I've been doing my follow-ups. I do a lot of follow-ups on my CRM. I've been going out more, meeting more people. As far as this one right here, it's actually Mountain Ranch. I ended up finding that out. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. My cousins bought land and they're just gonna keep buying land and putting manufactured homes because there's a lot of us Mexicans looking for ranches. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna put a manufactured home and they're gonna flip it and sell it. It's 5 acres.
Wow, very cool, very cool. And I know that you got into contract with Jessica Alfaro as well. I know that slide will come up in a couple slides, but talk to us about those deals as well.
So as a lot of you know, I have a lot of work right now. So I've been partnering up with people because I don't have arms for everybody in my database. But so these are my clients. The first one, well, both of them are from social media. And she's just on that side. So she was just somebody that I was like, oh shit, I need somebody to open the door in like an hour, 2 hours. And she was just a call away. So other than that, I don't know, I'm working, I'm following up, I'm checking my DMs, responding to my Facebook Marketplace pages. And yeah, that's how I'm getting leads and lending leads too. So it's going good.
I love it. So you guys, Samantha is always so humble. She's always just head down and she just hustles, but she's not only 3 in production this last week, she's running a separate business, a credit repair business, and she threw herself in the fire. She signed up for Intensity for her 3rd time. And so great stuff. Love to see all the production and love to see it all come in full circle for you. So keep grinding, head down, and keep hustling. Congrats. Let's go over to Oliver. Oliver got in contract in Santa Rosa for 365. Jessica and Blessing got in a contract for 430, and Vivian got in a contract in Hercules. Let's go up to Oliver and let's go over to Blessing to talk about these deals. Let's talk about the Santa Rosa market, Oliver. A lot of us don't do business up there. Tell us what's happening up there, what you're experiencing. Was it competitive? Talk to us about your strategy, and let's hear from you.
Yeah, well, Santa Rosa market is hot. From Petaluma up to Santa Rosa, it's been crazy. But with this client, we were in escrow before with the condo, but with the SB 326, that kind of fell out. So the thing with him is that where he's renting, they're selling his place. So he definitely needs to move quick. So fortunately, we found a condo for him and got him into contract.
Nice. Now, is it located like close to downtown, 4th Ave, or where is it?
No, it's more on the southeast side of
Nice.
Santa Rosa.
Nice. Well, congratulations to you. Love to see your momentum this early. Don't go too far. We're going to come back to you in a couple minutes. But Blessing, talk to us about this deal that you and Jessica got in contract. Talk to us about the strategy, what worked, and what you guys are experiencing.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. So this is a lead that Jessica got randomly through Zoocasa. An EXP representative called her saying that we've got clients on the line. Are you available to help? Jessica, of course, said yes. And they are like the perfect clients in the fact that they just want you to give them the information. They're not led emotionally at all. So we have all their questions, reviewed everything, got the BRBC signed before August 17th and just, got it out of the way. They had 1 day of showings and we went through and we basically just told them, rank the properties that you are like, then we will take
Is Blessing freezing?
number one and we'll go after number one. So is this better?
It was freezing a little bit.
Okay. So
Carina, is she freezing for you? Okay. Blessing, unfortunately, we're going to move on, but congratulations to you and to Jessica. Blessing.
And the cell.
Blessing, sorry, we're going to move on. Your audio is not, it's not coming in very clear, but we appreciate you and congratulations on your success. Once again, back to Samandy, congratulations on these 2 deals. I love that you guys matched in these outfits. And then Stephanie Pelisama, she got in a contract out here in Lathrop for $691. I don't think that Steffi is on, but let me just check really quick. Oh, Steffi, you are here. Steffi, talk to us about this deal. It's great to have you on. I know this is close to your mom's house out in Stockton, so talk to us about this deal, what you're experiencing here in the Lathrop community. And let's hear from you. Let's go, Steffi.
Hi, Elias. Sorry,
Hi, how you doing?
driving. Just driving back to the bay. Sorry, got my mouth full here. Eating breakfast
About this
and
deal.
going. So this was referred by a client in Lathrop that Christina and I worked with. It was a referral, and we actually got them. I usually do my exclusive contract, so they were already contracted before we started working with them. And we saved some money, new development, and yeah, it was a great deal.
Nice. Which development did they purchase in? Stanford Crossings?
Richmond, yes.
Okay.
Richmond.
Very cool. Well, congratulations to you. Drive safe. Good to see your face.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys, let's continue cruising on. So next up on the list, we have Donna Chan got into contract in San Francisco for $1,035,000. Congratulations, Donna. And then Ina and Joseph got into contract in San Francisco as well on an Op City lead. Ina, I see that you are on. Your camera's on. Let's go over to you. Talk to us about this deal. And I'm not too sure if you guys have partnered on a deal in the past, but it's great to see you guys partner up.
We have not, and I'm so excited about it because I've been chasing Joseph's online stats, which he doesn't care about, but I do. I've been chasing him for a long time, so I'm so excited to get to.
He says he doesn't care, but I know that he cares. I know.
He said he really says he doesn't care. He's like, I don't even know my stats. But I know his stats. And so I was excited about this. And this was an old Op City lead I picked up in Marin one day. They live in Hawaii. It was just such a weird thing. I thought I'd never hear from them again. And then one day they call me up and they're like, can you write an offer for me? And it's due in 3 hours. And I was like, oh, okay. So I got that done. Offer did not get accepted. And then they were like, oh, we want to tour more properties. I was like, well, I can't go out to San Francisco. And I knew exactly who to call. And Joseph went out there, met with them. It was one and done. The negotiation was, it's a VA. So we were a little bit nervous about, the condition of the home, but thankfully they had all their Section 1 clearance done. It really worked out perfectly, and the buyer managed to kind of find more funds to come up when we had a negotiation situation. So everything just stacked up really, really nicely. And I don't know if Joseph's just a good luck charm, but hopefully this is the beginning of a lot more partnerships.
You know, I love that. And I love the story behind this, because I think that sometimes VA loans, that sometimes there's a negative connotation that, oh, I'm not going to get this offer accepted because it's VA. But what a really good story to share. What a really good story to tell other veterans that, hey, we're the people that will help you. We're great negotiators. And I just love this for you and for him. And I love the friendly competition.
Thank you. It's a one-sided competition. He could not possibly care less.
Well, I'm sure he likes his name in lights, and I'm sure that he likes being at the top, even if he hasn't said it, because he's just a humble dude. But I love this. Congratulations to both of you. Next on the list is Catherine Cato. She got into a contract in Rio Vista. Brittany got into a contract in San Bruno for $385, and Kuhn got into a contract for $490. And shout out to Kuhn. Kuhn is a Rising Star nomination. What was the nomination, Kenny? Sorry, I'm probably saying it wrong.
RIS Media Rookie of the Year. There's 5 in the West Coast, so he's one of the 5.
So Kuhn, I think, is he in the office there? Is that you, Kuhn?
Or maybe EXP has 5. Sorry, EXP has 5. He's one of the West Coast.
Let's go, Kuhn. So talk to us about this deal.
Just got canceled this morning. Ain't nothing to talk about.
Okay, moving on. Well, congratulations on your on your nomination, nonetheless, my man. It's great.
Hey, I think y'all skipped me though on the other, but it's okay.
Where did we skip you?
I think y'all didn't put me on there, but it's all good.
Well, we only put what's on here that is on the tracker.
It should be, but it's all good. I'll be there next week.
All right, that's right. That's right. Back over to Oliver. Oliver got in contract for $627 up in Fairfield. And Michael Swanson, you're here, my man. Love to see you on the board. Let's go over to you. Talk to us about this deal. Talk to us about strategy, what worked. Great to see you on the board this week. Let's go, Michael.
This was a Sphere deal. Young lady had reached out to me. Her father has Alzheimer's. He was living in their family home alone. All of the kids were grown. So, you know, they asked me to come over, kind of give them what I thought they can sell for, what I thought the house needed. They were still kind of in the middle of whether they wanted to keep it in the house and rent it out or just sell it to be able to, you know, pay for his expenses and, you know, at his home and stuff moving forward. So about a week after I went by there, they ended up giving me a call and we ended up listening. And a month later, we're under contract.
Man, I absolutely love this. And it's such a, you know, it's like such an emotional time for the family. My grandmother, unfortunately, has Alzheimer's right now, and to see what my mom's going through. And so, you know, shout out to you. Way to be there for them. I know that's a really tough sale for them, but I was glad that they had you in their corner. And hey, bro, I see your videos. Keep up the good work, my man. It's good. It made me laugh. So great stuff. Great stuff. So you guys, here's your stats for this last week. You put up 16 new escrows, a little shy of $9 million of new production. So great job. Not saying this is a slower week. It was just a little bit slower than our last couple weeks. But like I've said, and I've said this time and time again over the last couple months, is that no matter what has happened around us, we have we have still found a way to show up and really produce at a high level. So congratulations on all your guys' success, and congratulations to Oliver. Oliver's new to our team. He joined us from EXP. He was with a different team up in the Santa Rosa area and decided to join forces with us. And we're so glad that you did. We want to make you the story of the week. You have 2 pending contracts, a little shy of $1 million in volume. You're committed to growth. You participate in coaching. You're a hustler. And so we wanted to honor you and make you the fast story of the week. So my man, I'll turn the mic back over to you. Anything you want to say to the people?
Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know that once I talked to you, E, I told you, man, Sonoma County, I mean, we need to expand out here. There's a lot of business out here. So, I mean, I appreciate it. I'm a hustler. I like to be around everybody. You guys are hustlers too. So that energy just really gets me going.
That's right, my man. Well, congratulations. We'd love to see. Is this your 3rd deal in just the last 2 months that you've been with us?
Yes.
My man, so stoked to have you here. Congratulations. Glad it's working out for you. And yeah, man, we are all for that type of expansion up there. All we need is a really good crew of people up there. We're open to that conversation down the road. But my man, keep doing what you're doing. Keep shining. And I don't know if you've had an opportunity to connect with Eric, but you guys should probably grab some lunch and connect. And maybe there's some opportunities for you guys to work on some deals up there together.
Yeah, we did actually. We did connect. We're going to meet tomorrow.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, congratulations to you, Oliver. Be on the lookout for an email. Our team will send you out an email asking you some questions, and then you'll be featured in our newsletter next week. So congratulations, Oliver.
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's continue on. I'm going to pass the mic over to Patrick. Patrick, you had some quick updates for the team, so I want to pass the mic over to you for a marketing resource update. So my man, without further ado.
Hello, everyone. A few things. One is if you are a new agent, especially, or an agent who just wants a refresh on their headshots, perhaps, we have headshots that are coming up on Thursday and Friday. So if you have not booked a date yet, please do so. I will go fetch that link right now as I continue talking. But in addition, one of the other things I wanted to talk about is, per usual, the surprising underutilization of the free editors that you all have at your disposal. I will tell you for sure that this is a resource that people pay good money for, especially at the talent level of our editors. And to demonstrate this, I'm actually going to
let me
go ahead and
screen rights. Hold on, let me give you. Carina, if you can give them share screen rights.
Let me go ahead. I'm going to. So the headshot link is in the chat, everyone, in case you want to book your session. And I am going to show you guys just some examples of what we have been able to do. So what you see is a before and after. The before is on the left, the right is the after.
What's up, fam? Rick here, Team Fast, EXP. If you're a home buyer, I got some news for you. I've utilized this strategy in the last 6 offers that I've gotten accepted, gotten into escrow with, right? And if you're like me and like saving money, this might be for you. I've helped my last 6 clients get into escrow, saving tens of thousands of dollars up front and on the back end, essentially paying a lower interest rate, right? So instead of the market rate of 7%, year 1, they're paying 5, right? The equivalent of a 5% interest rate. And if that sounds like something appealing for you and that'll help you out in your situation, I'd love to chat. Tap in with me, 510-737-5682. Look forward to hearing from you.
That is just a quick fast booth session. Took him little to no time, and he's got a video that looks like he spent hours on it. It was done for him for free. And you don't even need to go into the fast booth. I'll show one more. We'll keep this thing going, but we have one just pure white background, just in your house, in the office, wherever. Just set up a phone tripod and you've got yourself a video that really works well for you if you're using our editors.
Agency and real estate is all about. Well, let me break it down to you. So dual agency happens when a single broker represents both the buyer and the seller in a transaction. It's kind of like a balancing act because it involves carefully managing conflicting interests. It's crucial to know that dual agency requires informed consent from both parties. In some states like California, it is mandatory to document this agreement. Acting as a dual agent does come with challenges, particularly when advising on pricing to both sides. So if you are considering dual agency, be ready to navigate a complex landscape of legalities and compliance. If you want more information, check out the article down below.
So I can't stress enough, let me stop sharing here. I can't stress enough that how far these editors will take your content. Even if you think, oh, what could they possibly do with this video? Whether you're in the fast booth, whether you're just in front of just a white wall in your apartment, in your house, in your room, wherever, the office, take advantage of these services. I'm going to put the link in the chat as well. Bookmark it, star it, save it so that it's close and it's handy. The form itself is easy. The process is easy. And these guys are killers. They're absolute studs. And I just really, really encourage you to take advantage because it could be the missing link for you to get new clients, new engagement. I'll tell you for a fact, I'll end with this. I mean, I always mention him, but Peter Lee is one of our perennial top producers. And I would say over 80% of his business comes from his social media. He's not splitting out 30% to OJO or Zillow or whatever. He's keeping all of his commission minus whatever he gives to the team in the brokerage because he's utilizing his social media and he's utilizing our editors. So get with the times, get with the program. You've got free editors. They'll do wonders for you.
I cannot echo that enough. And You know, shout out to the videos that you just showed from Rick and from Jessica, like seeing their evolve, how much they've evolved. And here's what's cool about the editors. You guys just tell them how you want your video to look and feel. And if there's an example of someone else's video that you saw that really inspired your style of video, just tell them that. And then they'll give you back the polished piece that you actually are happy with. So you guys use this benefit, like Patrick said, at your disposal. Like I shoot most of my videos from right here, and then I just fill out the type form and tell them exactly how I want it to look. So Patrick, great stuff. Anything else before we go on?
No, I mean, I think you just hit the last point on the head is if you're watching these and you go, I like what they're doing, but I want my style to be a little bit more like this or like that. All you need to do is just when you're lying in bed or at lunch and you're on your phone, you're like, I really like I like the way that girl does her videos, or I like the way that guy does her videos. Just copy the link of the profile, put it in the notes when you submit your video and say, I actually want this style. And you will, our editors are extraordinary at adapting to people's styles. They're getting better every single day. I'm so proud of them. And take advantage. I'm telling you, this could be a huge missing link to your content game. And just sit there, put your phone up anywhere, on the bus, record your video, and put yourself in a position where you can really maximize your content to the next level. That's all I got.
Absolutely, 100% echo that. Appreciate you, appreciate everything all the Shredditors do for our company. Let's continue moving forward. Looking ahead, a couple things. Obviously, we mentioned this. Make sure that you guys tap in this Thursday. This will be a powerful session. You're going to want to be there, be present, take notes. Patrick just talked about the headshots. He put the code down below, or the link, but also here is a QR code if you need to grab it. So let me just keep it up there for a second. All right, now we're moving on. All right, guys. So we want to make sure that everybody is, you know, trained and knows how to navigate all of the functionality of Follow Up Boss. And instead of us doing that and leading all those sessions, we are actually bringing in Follow Up Boss to host these sessions for us. They're going to be doing these sessions quarterly. The next one is on September 4th at 11:30 a.m. It is already reflected on the calendar. So if you're that type of person that is in a perpetual state of, I'm figuring out my systems, get in this room. You should be able to run your Follow-Up Boss and run your Real Scout congruently so they have the information that you need in order to be the best converter, best follow-up, and the best note taker. So make sure that you guys are in these sessions. I saw a hand come up from Fairfield. I don't want to go any further until I address that. Fairfield, what is the question? You guys got it? We have no audio for you guys. All right, cool. When you guys get the audio figured out, just go ahead and throw your hand back up, and then I'll make sure to get over to you guys. One more time, you guys, fast trends. If you guys aren't utilizing this, then make sure that you are. Great ideas, thoughts, inspiration for your videos, great music to be able to store in your phone. So when you create your next video, you already have really good music. Make sure that you guys hover over that QR code and get these trends. And let's go back to Fairfield one more time. You guys want to try that one more time? If not, we will just move on.
Can you hear me?
We can. What's up, you guys?
No, I was trying to see how I can get access to the lead pine.
Okay, I'll call you after this. You just have to get through with your 30-day checklist, and you have to complete your Spark Hire one-way interview. And if you haven't done that, you have to make sure to get that done out of the first. But I will call you right after this meeting.
Okay. All right.
Awesome. All right, guys. So before we head out, we want to say we appreciate everybody's adaptability through these changes. I think that we've done a really, really good job with adapting to the new times. You know, there was a lot of fear, there was a lot of angst around the BRBC and the single property, you know, agreement. But I think you guys have all done a really, really good job. Is it 100% fluid? No, not necessarily, and we'll get there, but that comes down to us practicing more, sharing our best practices, sharing what's working, what's not working, and continuing to have conversations. So Carina and I, until an unforeseen, you know, time frame, we're going to continue the Thursday sessions to make sure that we are in there and we are sharing best practices and we're doing some script role playing. Before we head out, Kenny, Carina, Molly, anything that you guys want to share before we head out? Good? All right, good, good. You guys, we appreciate you. If you need anything, you know where to find us. Have yourself an amazing, amazing day. Dominic, I'll give you a call in a few minutes. Does anybody else have anything good for the cause? Going once, going twice. Wonderful. Well, we appreciate everything that you guys do for the company. Keep hustling, keep shining, and keep being who you are. Appreciate you. Peace.
Peace.